I was really surprised that the game let me just go in, grab the clues, and leave once some kind of boss fight style encounter was occurring, and I was like, nope. Although it also would be similarly strange to be allowed to kill it. I guess it depends on what kind of old one or eldritch creature we're talking about. Because between Lovecraft and Junji Ito and so on, there's plenty of versions that are killable. There's just also a bunch that aren't. Like, being able to shoot Cthulhu is weird, or anything like that. But at the same time, you have like the guy that was like trying to look for the Necronomicon and like had like goat's feet and a bunch of tentacles and shit, and like he gets killed by a dog. So like, your mileage may vary if you become an eldritch abomination, is what I'm saying. See you later. Better hope there's a diving suit here. We haven't exactly prepped the ability to go diving as being our own supplied thing. We seem to abandon the diving suits whenever we do find one. So am I gonna find one just kind of sitting here again? It's at the end of the lane. Yep, there it is. Always one waiting for me. I feel like we're gonna find out at the end of this that like me following all of this was like an evil plan, and that I'm falling into their clutches by daring to follow them, and all my investigation was all supposed to happen. That at least almost makes sense with the fact that you know, wow, I actually have a lot of this tree filled out. We're pretty far in a lot of these. Yeah, more sanity would be nice. But the way that there's perfect breadcrumb trails, and even these moments where like there's the device I need to continue is just hanging out. It feels like this is the kind of thing where we'd find out that this is all somebody's plan, and then I'm playing into it. But I don't see how that would be reasonable. Okay, yeah, it's absolutely the same cutscene every time. I guess maybe it's called a nosedive because we dove in the water again? Probably not. Is that why they call it a nosedive? Because you dive nose first-ish? Or like you pinch your nose and then dive into the water? Is that what a nosedive refers to? Oh. That's not good. Wow, you made it nowhere. How did you die so fast? Or is that a suit that... It could almost be a suit that just fell in the water and nobody's in it. Would a diving suit go to the bottom of the ocean without a person in it? Probably. I think the whole chest area is weighted. The whole top half of their body, basically. No wound, no blood. Alright, so we're starting to layer some mechanics. So now we have the timing-based murder geysers that I want to be worried about. Another dead one. Did they all get killed by geysers? That guy is directly on one. How do I repair again? E, R, Q. I gotta check again. E. There we go. It's a rare enough interaction that I have to look up the mechanic each time. Ah, shit. Okay, stop killing. Wow, Jesus. That could have gone better. Do I hear a boopy boop? Something bad around here? That is a slow heal. So that means that if I'm in an actual combat-y situation, it's not going to help me. Oh boy. You can't see me. I put my thing away. Okay. Wait, does he actually not see me when my lights turned off? There's the big tentacly dude again. So he's pretty demystified at this point. We see him all the time. Hey there, big guy. Who's a big ol' reef back? No, that's bad. I might actually need my flare. Okay, he does not appear to care about the flare, as it turns out. What are you? You're freaky looking. I thought the flare would turn out to be more distracting than it was. Stop it! You're being mean. Leave me alone. Nope. Alright. Alright. Not... Not the most effectively scary monster, I would say. One of the, kind of perks in, like, The Last of Us, for example, was that even if you didn't find the monster designs incredibly scary, because they were just kind of like zombie people with, like, fungus chunks coming out of them and stuff, it wasn't the most insane thing ever. Okay, you went away last time. Why'd you go away last time? But, one of the things that sold them a bit was the fact that, okay, what the fuck? You didn't stick around last time, and now you're super consistent. Oh! The fuck? What? Did it glitch out last time? Wait, one of the things that sold the threat was the fact that when they caught you, the violence inflicted upon Joel was, oh god. And this one, he kind of just pecks at you and then you ragdoll. And you're like, oh, okay. I need him to go away. I don't know, it's still not quite the angle I would hope for. He also seems to not see it. That does not really go where you would hope it would. Okay. Well, that seemed wildly ineffective. Get out of here. Reload it quickly. Quickly. Okay, please climb. Jesus, okay. Please, come on, man. Is he not coming after me? I guess he can't climb even though he's swimming. Ah, shit. You really have to find, like, the secret sweet spots for climbing. There we are. What are you on? Huh. Everywhere else is just mud cracks. But under him is like weird, like garbagey debris? Oh yeah, let's just go right in there. What a great plan. We have great plans. Yeah, just touch it. Touch the madness stone. What could go wrong? This might sound crazy, but this might turn out to be, I just got a hunch, this might turn out to be one of those Lovecrafty stories where things don't turn out so hot for the protagonist. I know, big leap. We're just like going to all those madness spots and just rubbing our face in it.
I've seen Swiss cheese with fewer holes.
You brought that hat down here? Didn't they have to use diving suits to get down here? Like, how do they have a hat? Did he wear it under the diving suit? Did he think the hat served a purpose down here? Or is it like his comfort hat? Where like if he doesn't have that hat, he's gonna be really scared of all the Lovecrafty stuff. I don't think that we're gonna be playing nice. Ow. Nope. In some games, snipers are shotgun. In some games, pistols are basically sniper rifles. So I was curious if I could nail him at that distance, because it'd be kind of funny. Where did that shotgun come from? Hello. Man, y'all should have tried. Y'all should have considered bringing along some medium range weapons. How you doing in there, ma'am? Could use some help? Oh. She's just in there with a bunch of nightmare monster eggs. You have a good time. You're gonna be birthing some monsters later.
Ugh, these look like they'll hatch soon.
Oh, goody. Now these are looking at HR Geigery, or Gigery. What is going on there? Hello. Ah. It's nice of them to announce themselves with going, yeah, when they're about to attack me. You were sleeping with these things? Y'all are fucking crazy. I guess that's not really a surprise. Like, I'm really blowing your minds by saying that the Lovecraft cultists are crazy. But damn, bro. Hard to tell from here. They might all be women. There might be a specific connection. Seems like it. They're all chained up in a way that would make me think they were here voluntarily. I mean, involuntarily. But the process of getting here is so bizarre. How would you get here involuntarily? Did they put them in diving suits and like just physically drag them here while they were unconscious past the monsters? No wonder so many of them died along the way. Like the logistics of having a weird cultist lair full of victims here is complicated.
I know you, don't I? Mr. Reed from the fish market had business with that harlot Anna. Why on earth are you here?
Mr. Blackwood, guess I finally caught up to you.
You are a follower of my work?
Oh, sorry, Evernote. My heart belongs to another. Fred from the fish market said you could tell me where the professor is.
I see. He didn't mention that I was about to wage war on the EOD then.
Harriet Doe. I know you were looking for her. Where is she?
Why do you need to find her? She has a purpose that must be fulfilled. A purpose that you have no part in.
Fill me in then. There's obviously more going on here than meets the eye.
Oh, you are correct, of course. The Professor is the one. She is all that remains of the few. Listen to me. Harriet must live. We are on the cusp of a great tragedy, and only she can avert it. She is one of the chosen, gifted with visions by divine providence. It is her fate to either save us or doom us all.
I don't follow. You talk about tragedy and doom. What tragedy? What doom?
From beneath the city. But I forget. You would know. The frescoes here show the truth. I lost days studying them long ago. I once surfed the sea myself, Mr. Reed, but I cannot do so any longer. They have to be stopped. Harriet is the key.
Okay. Why don't you save us both a lot of time and trouble and give me the short, snappy version?
There is a cosmic cycle at the end of each turn. I'm sorry. My time is too short. Please, find Harriet. You must make sure she lives.
In that case, I suppose I better get a move on.
Good luck, Mr. Reed. You must not fail.
Key evidence collected. Never mind. All evidence collected. Okay. Hello, Galaxy Sphincter. Yeah, they had themselves a war. What? I can't find that guy's face. Where's his face? So there is a tangled knot of factions here. Because you have the Blackwoods, and then you have the KKK, and you have the EOD, and they pretty much just are all wiping each other out. Seems like none of them would be friends. And then you have Throgmorton ruling it over it all, who hates a few of those factions for sure. And everyone wants everybody else dead. So that means no matter what I do, pretty much everywhere we go, I'm pretty much just going to be shooting everybody I meet. Hello. The fresco.
It's a prison. I've seen these symbols before, but where?
First fresco. Since dark aeons before the age of man, Deciphering lies beneath the ground. In that eldritch prison rests the dreamer's hidden daughter, bound to never leave. This might be a bad idea. Huh. Surprisingly minor hit to sanity.
Another piece of the puzzle. It looks like a wheel, something repeating maybe. Like the seasons. Some kind of cycle.
But there are those who would free the daughter if the dreamer's seed would only pass to her. Each turn of the cycle, those carrying the seed are drawn to Sithanagar, driven by hideous visions. It's not worth dwelling on the pronunciation of these names, because usually the premise in the original text was to make them unpronounceable. Unless I'm wrong about that. It's at least true for Cthulhu. I found Blackwood in the Temple of Dagon. He'd come to free Harriet Dow as well. He told me about a prophecy. There's a great evil buried beneath the city, and the chosen few, driven by visions, may save the world or doom it. None of this makes sense. But he did say the frescoes inside the temple can tell me more. Yeah. I think pushing forward's probably mandatory. I'm just thinking about whether or not it's a mistake to keep pushing forward because, you know, that is how you tend to go insane. But it seems like if we want to continue the investigation and the story... Alright, let's ruin this brain. I don't need it anyway. Oh no, that one cop's really accusatory. I mean, doctor, shit. What, cop? Oh, the color drained from the world for a minute there.
A seal. I'm sure I've seen these symbols before. Where?
In the inside of your brain, written on the back of your skull. Third fresco. The seal of will open the way. Many will try and perish. When the stars are right, and the dreamer stirs in his house, one will succeed. The daughter shall be freed, and from her swollen womb the dreamer shall spawn once more. Gross. And who would that be? Oh, that's probably the doctor I've been looking for.
Professor Doe, are you all right?
All right? I am. Why not? Sorry, who are you?
I'm Charles Reed, private detective. I've come here for some answers.
Here, you'll find many answers. Everything is an answer here. And everything is in my hands now. Do you understand? There is a cycle. This has all happened before. She wants to be free, but she must not be, or else it all ends.
What is this about a cycle?
It always begins with a great flood. Then the threat rises with the sea. The sea is all that divides our world from the one below. When the sea rises, the gates, neither open nor closed, only waiting.
What gates?
Katiganar! The gates are not closed, the gates are not open, but they shall be one or the other by the cycle's end.
What are you talking about?
But the seal may close the gates, and close them forevermore.
Professor Doe, you're not making sense. We need to get out of here. Now.
I can't leave with you. I need to be alone. Alone! You don't understand. I play a part in it all, but only the chosen few may do that. Those led by the visions. I have had them for so long.
I have visions too. That's what brought me to Oakmont. And I guess what brings me to you now.
Oh, but that has to be different. It has to be. I've been through so much. It has to be different. I don't understand. There can only be one of us.
I need a moment to think it over.
Okay. I will stay here with my seal.
Hello. The prophecy. There's an ancient evil below the city, and one chosen savior, led to his fate by horrid visions, can seal or free it. I might be the chosen. The visions lead the chosen to this city, to their destiny. They led me here too. Am I part of the prophecy? I have a choice to make. Only one may survive. The prophecy says that there will be many chosen, but only one savior. Those that fail will die. Or only one may remain. The prophecy says there will be many chosen, but only one savior. The others will try and fail. The others... only be one savior. So it seems we're deciding whether or not we think failure means death. Sounds a lot to me like I'll be murdering her if I pick one of these options. The one savior will seal the gates, hundreds will fall while one succeeds. The will of the one will break the cycle, for there can only be one to pass through. I don't see any reason to interpret that as death, except for just the gravity of these situations in general. Harriet might be one of the chosen. Recently, Harriet Doe has experienced horrifying visions. Could she be one of the chosen? So only one may survive, or only one may remain. It could just be that it only works for one person. That doesn't have to mean that only one survives. But also that kind of interpretation might lead to, like, violence if I do the other side. I must save Harriet. Harriet Doe and I are both chosen. And if the prophecy is true, only one of us can succeed, but damn the risks. She suffered enough already. I must save her. I guess I can just switch back and forth anyway, because we've done this before. I must kill Harriet Doe. Harriet Doe and I are both chosen. Both of us are plagued by these nightmarish visions, both destined to seal the evil into the city. Yet the prophecy says only one of us may live. Too much is at stake to take any risks. It doesn't explicitly say that, does it? I don't think it ever says live. In fact, we get... all of the prophecy we get is from bits and pieces from a raving person or from broken notes. It's incredibly inconclusive to lead to just outright murdering somebody.
I know what we should do.
Yes?
We need to get out of here.
But my work isn't finished. My mission.
Good luck finishing it if you're dead. We need to get out of here, Harriet. We just need to get to the surface.
Fine. Fine. We go above ground, but we need to take the seal with us. The seal is the key to everything.
I don't know about that. God, we keep taking stuff from down here and taking it up there, and I feel like it only leads to bad. Exclusively to bad. Did it happen? Oh, the hospital. I'm sitting here waiting for us to be put in the asylum just because it's a Lovecraft game and there is an asylum. So I'm like, here it comes. Because it looked like we were chained up in one. But then we were just in a hospital. Maybe it's foreshadowing for like this chapter or next chapter or something. Deal with the devil. I woke up at the hospital to discover my old acquaintance Johannes Vanderberg staring me down. The seal of is missing. And after what I learned in the Temple of Dagon, I cannot proceed without it. I need to find it. Hey. Silence is golden, new case. Ah. Historical heritage. Didn't I... No, I did go to every single one, right. Okay. Silence is golden. Something horrible has happened. I must speak with you. Meet me at the Oakmont library. Please hurry. I need your help, desperately. Joy. Oh, she's the one with the sewed... Is she the one with the sewn shut mouth? I was woken by a nightmare. Another nightmare woke me up. The visions are getting worse. And we have another point to spend. Isn't that nice? I think getting that sanity meter up is nice just because it straight up spawns enemies. So avoiding that is nice.
What are you doing here, Johannes?
You have quite a knack for asking the wrong questions, Mr. Reed. I'm here because I heard you were admitted. You don't seem the frail sort, so my interest was piqued.
Last I remember, I was underwater.
Consider yourself lucky. That's not the best place to be unconscious. I'd wager you'd had a drink too many were it not for the scratches. What exactly were you doing underwater?
There was this ancient temple down there. It was wrong, Johannes. A horror show.
It's all right, I believe you. I won't ask you to relive it just yet.
What happened to my things? I need to find them.
Mr. Reed, do you take me for a hospital employee?
I guess not. Apologies.
Although, this wouldn't happen to be about a certain seal, would it?
I mean, he must be exclusively talking about the seal, because he woke up fully clothed with a backpack and a light and a hat and a jacket and every single possible thing. Like, he's fully equipped, presumably even with guns right now. So he must only be talking about the seal.
How do you know about it?
Mr. Reed, there are plenty of things you do not yet know. Luckily, I want you to succeed. Perhaps it has been misplaced. You may wish to return to where you were found. If I were you, I'd inquire with the staff as to where that was.
Johannes, be straight with me. How do you know about the seal?
What can I say? Acquiring information is something of a hobby of mine. Wasn't that how you and I first met? In any event, when you've recovered the seal, come find me at my theater. I will have a plan of action ready. Here's the address. Farewell.
Here is a firebomb. It's a thing you casually hand over, of course. The events between the Temple of Dagon and my awakening in the hospital elude me. I need to find out how I ended up here. Vanderbilt suggested asking the staff. Well, I guess we're gonna have to address the question I was asking. I was like, how the hell do you get from being underwater to being above water, or from being above water to underwater in a non-conscious state? Like, there was prisoners in there. And also now I'm up here from being down there, and it's like, did they physically put me in a diving suit and drag me up? Or did I teleport via magic stuff that happens? Or what? Because, like, a lot of the options don't seem like they'd work out very well. Questions are raised, as it were. Look at me maxed out on firebombs because he gave me one. That'll save me 2 rags. Neat. Key evidence collected. All evidence collected. I'm surprised this was an evidence collected kind of situation. Yes, how did I get here, please?
I believe I was rescued by a stranger. Do you know who it was?
Let's see. You're Reed, right? Huh, well, that's funny. It was a regular of ours.
A regular?
Yeah, his name is Billy Drunnen. Well, let's just say he enjoys a drink a bit too much. Seen a lot of him these past few months.
Barrel fever, huh?
I tell you, his file is just about bursting at the seams. The things he comes out with in therapy.
Can I have my things back, please?
Oh, of course. There you go.
Is this all you have? I'm missing a large, round object.
I don't recall it. Sorry. At least you're leaving here with your life. That's something.
Bye.
Oh, he had more to give back to me? I thought I already had everything. Wasn't my inventory basically full except for a few bullets? Weird. Yeah, he didn't even cap out my... Yeah, wait, what did he give me? What did he hand me back? Huh. Also, he tells me the name of the person who put me here. Why did it say I had all evidence collected already when downstairs was a guy who would tell me how I got here and who put me here, which seems like key evidence that I might want to know in the current situation. Huh. Right here by a... Yep. should be able to look him up. Wait, can I though? I should not be allowed to do that. Patience. Alcoholic. I guess therapy? Patient William Billy Drennan. Alcoholism, cirrhosis, unemployed, Seven Oaks bar regular. Taken to the hospital on multiple occasions due to near fatal intoxication. What? There is no patient confidentiality over here. We are all in on just up and letting people access these files. Alright. I'm not even like... Am I even official? As a detective or... Look how big that stamina meter... That, sanity meter got. Oh no, she's misplaced her ass. It's all gone. That's why she's crying. I'm so sorry, man.